Welcome to your Chapter 10 lecture series where we are going to discuss muscle tissue. Our first section will be section 10.1 as an introduction to skeletal muscle. First, we need to discuss the functions of skeletal muscle. We are able to move our body because our muscles are attaching to our bones, and we also are able to make facial expressions, speak, breathe, and swallow. We can also maintain posture, and hopefully that is the correct posture and not an incorrect posture like we see over here. By having our posture in place, we are able to stabilize our joints, maintain our body position as well. And we can help to protect and support internal organs or hold those organs in place. For example, we have our abdominal muscles over here that are shielding our digestive organs that lie within the abdomen. Another function would be to regulate elimination of materials. So within our body, we have these areas where we have circular sphincters, and these help to control the passage of material at orifices. So you could see this circular muscle here is actually known as the lower esophageal sphincter or the cardiac sphincter, and it is going to contract or relax in order to allow substances to move from the esophagus into the stomach. But of course, we have sphincters all throughout our body. And lastly, it's going to assist us in producing heat. It can help to maintain our body temperature by causing our muscles to quickly contract and relax, which produces heat. Now let's discuss some characteristics of skeletal muscle tissue. First, we have excitability. This means that we have the ability to respond to a stimulus by changing the electrical membrane potential, and we'll talk more about this membrane potential in the coming sections. Next, we have conductivity, and this involves sending an electric charge down the length of our cell membrane. So you might think of your cells as being circular, but our muscle cells are actually very long. They're almost like long cylinders, you can think of them as. So we are going to send that charge down that length of our cell membrane of our muscle cell, which is known as the sarcolemma. Next, we have contractility, and this is exhibited when our filaments are going to slide past one another. So soon this illustration will be really familiar to you. This can be found within our muscle fibers, and this from one end to the other is showing us a sarcomere, which is our primary functional and structural unit of our muscle cell. And so we could see here that these muscle filaments are relaxed, and here they have moved in and slid past each other in a contracted view. This is allowing the muscle to cause movement. Next, we have extensibility, and that's the ability to have the muscle stretch. So we move from this relaxed phase to a little bit further out. And then we have elasticity, and that's the ability of our muscle to return to its original length. So here, just wanted to show you an example of our muscle in its relaxed state. Here we have contractility, where we are having the muscle contracted, and here we could see that stretched extensibility phase. And then when this muscle returns back to its relaxed state, that's when we experience elasticity.